Alright, what's up, y'all? Me as me, Broman 2.0, and yeah, we're pretty much doing another cartoon battle. And today, we're pretty much gonna be doing a fight between um Mordecai versus Finn the Human. And yeah, a lot of y'all should know who like these two are. You know what I'm saying? Like they pretty much these niggas are pretty much they pretty much like pretty much around the best era of Cartoon Network, right? The best era, one of the best eras, and yeah, and yeah, I pretty much got Ben the Old Man here. So Ben the Old Man, say something. Yo, what's up, y'all? Me Ben the Old Man. You know what I'm saying? Ben the Old Man, the man with the plan. Yup. But yeah, so let's see y'all. So we pretty much gonna be doing a cartoon battle. You know what I'm saying? Between these two. And yeah, for those who don't know who these characters are, y'all gotta be living under a rock. 99% of people who watch Cartoon Network know of Finn the Human and Mordecai from regular show. Like y'all should know who these people are. It's like, bruh, these were two of the best shows around. What is it? 2010 or 2011, somewhere in there. Like those were like, it was basically like the one of the best. No, I'm gonna say 2013. In 2013, those two right there, like them two right there, like yeah, them shows is like probably the best. But yeah, we pretty much gonna go ahead and get into it. So yeah, we pretty much gonna go in an analysis of like each character. I'm gonna go over Mordecai, and Ben the Old Man gonna go over Finn the Human from Adventure Time. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. And yeah, y'all. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So yeah. Alright, right? Mordecai, right? Mordecai is the first of the two lead protagonists of regular show, along with his best friend Rigby. Mordecai is mild-mannered and laid-back. Like Rigby, he lacks clothing, plays video games, sings karaoke, and drinks copious amounts of coffee and soda. Of the duo of two main characters, Mordecai displays far more patience, responsibility, and intelligence than Rigby does. Although almost every problem caused by the duo is Rigby's fault, Mordecai does cause problems at times, though they are unrelated to work. An example is in the unicorns have got to go when Mordecai tries to attract Margaret with dude time, but ends up attracting a group of ill-mannered, lazy, and irresponsible unicorns that wreak havoc. Mordecai puts up with Rigby's laziness and immaturity, once even filling out a job application for Rigby because he claimed it was boring. Mordecai tends to be more sociable, friendly, and serious than Rigby, and has much more manageable relationships with others. Although Mordecai naturally despises work, he strives to keep a good reputation, once almost losing his life to avoid being labeled as a slacker, and vouching for extra work to pay for concert tickets. Unlike Rigby, Mordecai doesn't talk about or openly express himself or his feelings. Therefore, Mordecai's most obviously shortcoming is his inability to engage his love interest by speaking his heart. Whenever he was around his crush Margaret, He will often stutter or lose focus. In spite of this, he often made up excuses to go to the coffee the coffee shop just to see her. He is a serious person and wants people to do the right thing. And yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the rundown of Mordecai's story. Now his power stats. It says his power stats literally tier AC 7C with Death Quan Do and Fist of Justice. Yeah, we already know he's a Blue Jay. Now it says right here, look, listen, y'all, listen. It says right here, powers and abilities, superhuman physical characteristics, non-physical interaction, can touch and occasionally fight, high five ghosts, good at lying, good at rapping, skilled fighter, with various weapons, has levitation, memory manipulation, deconstruction, Death Quan Do. It can destroy the person and turn it into vapor. Basically, vaporize them. Basically, that's all it is. And it says right here, reality warping, plot manipulation, mind control, teleportation, space time manipulation, attack attack negation, invulnerability, transmutation, self sus self-sustenance, tenants, whatever it is. Type 1, he stayed in space for a certain period of time and did not need oxygen. Now that's a feat, y'all. That's a feat now, y'all. Yeah, that junk go hard, though, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga man was in space, man, he ain't need no oxygen. Now it says right here, occasionality, type 1, he himself was not affected by the attack that will reset the universe and timelines, and he remembered everything. Bruh, that's crazy. What? Nah. This nigga crazy, y'all. Facts. And y'all, like, y'all probably looking at me like, bro, you should know this, like, bro, I know for, like, y'all probably thinking, y'all probably thinking to yourself, I know for a fact that you watched this jump, bro, man, 2.0. So like, why is it that like you so shocked about this? Y'all, I haven't watched regular show in a long time. That's how, like, bro, I'm telling y'all, it's been a long time since I watched regular show. I'm actually gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch that jump. That jump go hard. But it got like, what is it, Aura? It should be on Hulu, cause I think they had it on Hulu. Now they did have another show on what is it, Hulu did put like another show on there. It was made by the same nigga that made regular show, JG Quintel. It was called something else, but yeah, it didn't really do that good. Resistance to deconstruction, resistance to the Death Quan Do chain, which can destroy the person, space-time manipulation, and existence eraser, unaffected by the attack that would erasure out the, man, this jump right here ain't even, I don't know, man, whoever, man, I'm telling you right now, man, sometimes Wikipedia, man, don't be getting their stuff right. Now these feats are real, y'all. Like, this ain't nothing made up. These are real feats from the show. Cause I do remember him doing like some crazy stuff in the show, but like that jump was like he was in the space and like the whole jump got reset, bruh. Like, no, as a matter of fact, it did get reset. Cause what was it? He was in space and what was it? Golly, yeah, that nigga Father Time. Yeah, Father Time. Yeah, Yeah, he had reset everything and he was in space then, talking to the nigga. But yeah, and alright, it says like attack potency, building level, plus, comparable to Muscle Man, regularly trades blows with Rigby, town level with Def Kwon Do, stronger than Rigby, and Fist of Justice, should be comparable to Skips. Now it says right here, speed, massively, FTL combat speed, can fight hammer. I remember that. Higher with Def Kwon Do and the Fist of Justice. It says right here, lifting strength. Class K, has wrestled Muscle Man a few occasions. It says right here, striking strength. Building level plus. Town level with Def Kwon Do and the Fist of Justice. Durability, building level plus. Town level with Def Kwon Do. Tank multiple death punches from Rigby without injury. And Fist of Justice. Now it says right here, stamina. Superhuman. If need be, he can stay up for days. Could spend an eternity afternoon. Yeah, hold on. Let me get my words right. Let me get my net. Golly. It says right here. Could spend an entire afternoon without blinking once. That's crazy. So y'all, he can literally stay up an entire. He can stay up an entire afternoon without blinking. So y'all know, like after like noon, right? Like afternoon. Literally, he could just sit here and just have his eyes open and not blink for hours. Without his junk watering or nothing. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. That's like some inhuman type junk. That's like some Chuck Norris type junk. Y'all remember them Chuck Norris feeds that used to be on YouTube? Niggas used to be lying and saying that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Niggas on the internet were lying saying that like Chuck Norris, the nigga who fought Bruce Lee, stared at the sun and won a staring contest with the sun. Now y'all know good and well that that's a lie. Yeah, that junk a lie, bro. Like they ain't nobody on earth that can. There ain't nobody in this world that can have a staring contest with the sun and win that junk. Like literally stare at the sun until like it's all the way to nighttime and not blink not one time, bro. There's no way in the world, but your eyes will be messed up. Facts. If somebody do that, then they ain't human. I would not fight that nigga. Facts, for real. Like man, ain't no way in the world I'll fight a nigga that could win a staring contest with the sun. Like, and I know good and well Chuck Norris can't do that, cause it's like he human like me and you. No, nobody in real life can do that. Yeah. Now it says right here, what is it? Range, right? Standard melee range. Tens of meters with rapping, the limousine, and Def Kwon Do. Universal with the power, low, multiversal within the realm of Darthon. Right? Now it says right here, standard equipment. The Fist of Justice, the power, the realm of Darthon. Now it says right here, look, listen, y'all, listen. It says right here, intelligence average is much smarter than Rigby. However, he is still prone to making ignorant decisions at times. Above average concerning video games. Genius with brain max. Could make walls of advanced math. Extraordinary genius with insufferent brain mass. Skips was a caveman compared to him, developed a new language and meant in moments, which only someone of similar intellect could comprehend. Now it says right here, weakness. Mordecai can act moronic sometimes. If fists of justice enter in contact with water, they will self-destruct. Basically, he will self-destruct. I don't know why they say invade. Man, bro, Wiki better stop doing that, man. Alright, now it says right here, notable attacks and techniques. It says right here, poetry rapping. Mordecai can use poetry to battle people, such as creating large blocks of text, creating sentimental wings on his opponent, or causing people to explode. White Stallion limousine. An expensive white limousine belonging to Mr. Maillard. I remember this episode. It contains a large arsenal of concealed weaponry, including machine guns, grappling hooks, tire blades, lasers, and missiles. Now it says right here, the red button activates a large, powerful missile, but destroys the limousine in the process. Used to defeat Limosaurus. Now it says right here, Death Kwon-Do, a martial arts style from an 80-page notebook that the sensei owns. It is normally learned through training, and the sensei has dedicated a school to teaching it, so it's presumed that its techniques are usable without any help. However, one needs merely to possess a mullet cut down. Wait a minute, golly, why the word did all that? Where Def Kwon-Do at, man? Yeah, alright, bro. Alright. Hit down, man. Alright. Now it says right here, Def Kwon-Do, a martial arts style from an 80-page. Let me unplug this junk so I can read this better, man. Cause man, this little charger, man, is messing me up. Now it says right here, Def Kwon-Do, a martial arts style from an 80-page book, 80-page notebook that the sensei owns. It is normally learned through training, and the sensei has dedicated a school to teaching it, so it's presumed that its techniques are usable without any help. However, one needs merely to possess a mullet cut down. Come on, man. Cut up jean shorts and a techniques page from the Def Kwon-Do book. I'm messing up. In order to perform that specific technique to its full extension, to its full extent. It says right here, Def Kwon-Do is most likely based on Taekwondo. According to Sensei, Def Kwon-Do is about fighting their inner darkness, such as for self-defenses, patience, and wisdom. This was shown Jerry and formerly Rigby prior his redemption has lack of these terms and has much more inner darkness within him, which is true. That nigga Rigby, he ignorant. Yup, he ignorant. Now it says right here, the death punch of death. The most deadly and most redundant name among the techniques. It is not a beginner's move. It was used by Rigby when he stole this page when the instructor turned his back He eventually learned the move, and it was later used by Mordecai, Benson, Sensei, and the Grand Master. Now it says right here, the move is a punch done from a distance that emits a wave with unbelievable power, shown to be able to tear apart a stone fountain with ease. Its true destruction power can be exploited by making contact with the target, causing an energy pillar to explode at the point of impact, reaching high into the clouds. The only known way this move can be defended against is with the death block, which is the jump that Mordecai had in the first episode that Death Kwon Do was introduced. Now it says right here, the death kick of death. Though it was not mentioned by the name, the death kick of death is a known technique that mainly uses kicks. The death block, a blocking move, and the only known method of countering the death punch of death. This move is first used by Mordecai, though it was later used by Rigby, Benson, and Sensei on their journey to find a sandwich of life cure for Benson. Considering its a massive defensive ability, it may serve as an all-purpose block that can defend against many otherwise lethal threats. The death jump, right? Now it says right here, a high jump, reminiscent of flying. It was first used by Mordecai to save himself and Rigby from dying in the lava pit from their fight, and he later used it again along with Rigby for the first time to save themselves, Benson, and Sensei from Death Kwon Do Mountain's destruction. Jumping kick of death. Thought it was not mentioned. Thought it was, though it was not mentioned by. Yeah, I bet. Though it was not mentioned by the name, the jumping kick of death is a combination between death jump and death kick of death. First used by Mordecai and Rigby against the Death Kwon Do axe wielding guards. Now it says right here, the bicycle kick of death. The bicycle kick of death is an attack used to deflect deadly projectiles, apparently with high accuracy. This was used by Mordecai and Rigby to deflect the double death sandwich after the page was given to them by Sensei. Fist of Justice. A set of large golden gauntlets with several designs and bolts in it. After Rigby accidentally closed the Pop's harpsichord on Skip's hand, he and Mordecai to take his place and fight Clorbane the Destroyer instead. Book of Park Records. A book that keeps all of the official records concerning the park. By rewriting the records, whatever is rewritten will actually happen. Use is limited to the park and cannot be used outside its boundaries. Now it says right here, basketball powers. The power to be good at basketball given to Mordecai and Rigby by the god of basketball. It vastly increases their strength and allow them to fly at speeds high enough to pass Jupiter in a few seconds. Now it says right here, the power, a keyboard with magic powers that makes whatever the user says happens, such as mind control and long range teleportation. It says right here, the realm of Darthon is a board game that Mordecai and Rigby brought for game night in the episode But I Have a Receipt. The two were rather upset at how it was unclear whether it was an RPG, action, or a fighting game. After trying to get their money back, right? After trying to get their money back, the store clerk teleported them into the game. In this dimension, Mordecai and Rigby are able to perform virtually any action they can think of, such as teleporting Pops, Benson, and Skips into the game, negating the abilities of the clerk and any damage they would have taken, and making weapons immune to reality warping. Now it says right here, yeah, they just going like losses and stuff. They don't even show like the losses and junk. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all y'all pretty much need to know about Mordecai though, y'all. So yeah, that's pretty much all y'all need to know about Mordecai. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. And yeah, so Ben the Old Man, you know what I'm saying, you talk about Finn the Human, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead and talk about Finn the Human, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so Finn the Human Mertens is the protagonist in Adventure Time. Finn was born on Hob Island to his father, Martin Mertens, and his mother, Minerva Campbell. Now it says right here, having been a known con artist, Martin is confronted by an old foe and forced to flee the house with baby Finn while Minerva was at work, right? Now it says right here, Martin brings Finn onto a raft, only to be attacked by the Guardian. It says right here, Finn and Martin are separated as a result, with Finn being sent adrift towards Ooh and Martin disappearing. Now it says right here, the infant Finn eventually made it to Ooh, where he ended up alone in the forest. He lay there crying until Jake's parents, Joshua and Margaret, rescued him from the wilderness and brought him to their home. They raised him alongside Jake the dog, who along with Jermaine became Finn's adopted brother. Now it says right here, now that's a real adopted brother. Adopting somebody like from a daycare as your brother, like that's not real, bro. Yeah. And we talking about you, Nick. Yup, we talking about you. And Fallen Star. Anyways, right? Says right here, although at times impulsive and aggressive, Finn is a kind, brave, selfless, and righteous boy. Despite his heroic nature, Finn also takes a liking to normal life without any recognition or praise for being a hero. Finn is also almost incapable of doing anything evil or unjust, and will struggle creating amongst Holia against doing such things, as seen in several episodes, such as taking part in thievery or killing a neutrally aligned ant. Right now, it says right here his powers and stats: Tier 5C, right? Tier 5C, at least 5A with the grass sword. At least 5A. Nah, yeah, at least 5A. At least low 2C, possibly higher, right? Says right here. Yeah, let me just go past that. Let me just go past that. Yeah, man. Just go past that, bro. Yeah. And he's also a reincarnation of a catalyst comet. That's basically what he is, a reincarnation. Now it says right here, powers and abilities. It says right here, superhuman physical characteristics. Skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Right now, listen. Skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Weapon mastery. Was trained in sword fighting by rattleballs. Pause. And that's really what it says. It really says rattleballs. I don't know why. I don't know why I say that. Now it says right here, capable of firing crossbows. Body control. Can bend his limbs in inhuman ways. Limited fire manipulation. Can create fire with his friction of his hands. Says right here, astral projection while paralyzed. When Finn was paralyzed, the deprival of his body movement enhances his mind, allowing him to communicate with astral beasts. Right, it says right here, limited sound manipulation. Can auto-tune his voice at will. Right, it says right here, which he's done that, but he's done that jump before. It says right here, ice manipulation. Has the ability to create and control ice using ninja jutsu. It says right here, telekinesis. Can move objects with his mind. Finn's telekinetic abilities are so powerful that Princess Bubblegum believes them to be a danger to both Finn himself and everyone around him. It says right here, reality manipulation via imagination. Finn and Jake can use their imagination to warp reality, make it so whatever they imagine becomes real. Golly. Man, hold on now. God, hold on now. It says right here, resistance to pain manipulation. Withstood having both his legs broken in 2 different places and properly reacted. Didn't even flinch after his arm cut off. Magma, right? Magma manipulation. Withstood having his head dipped into lava. Heat manipulation and fire manipulation. Sat on a mini barbecue. Withstood the heat of flame princess, which is hot enough to burn the entire world from the inside. Golly. Golly, bruh. Electricity manipulation. Gain immunity to electricity after drinking water from the enchanted spring. Now it says right here, mind manipulation. Resisted being mind controlled by the Lich. It says right here, telepathy. Galidad or whatever it is had difficulties reading Finn's mind, because Finn kept on replacing the memory she wanted to read with complete randomness. Golly. Absorption. Resisted slime princess trying to absorb him for over a minute, while regular citizens get absorbed and vanish instantly. Transmutation. If Finn is forcefully transformed into something, he can turn back to normal through sheer will. Fell on 2 bubblegums nanites without being transformed into muffins. Golly. Magic. Gain magic abilities after undergoing wizard training. Limited sand manipulation and telepathy, right? Now it says right here, can use dustomancy, a spell that allows him to control dust motes and read their emotions, right? Darkness manipulation, can use shadow sorcery, a spell that allows him to control shadows. Life manipulation, his spell gave life to his shadow, turning it into a sentiment horse. Right, now listen. His spell gave life to a rock by accident. Now keep in mind, that spell did all that. Now I want y'all to listen to something. Limited biological manipulation, can use a spell that can make hair grow on either himself or others. Creation, can bro, I don't know what to say, bro. Bruh. Hey, bro, look, y'all. Hold on, man. Yeah, bro, hold on. Creation. Can use a spell to create mayonnaise from his finger. Bro, y'all, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. Shape shifting. Can use a spell to grow wings. Can use a spell to turn his hand into a sword. Can use a spell to give himself dragon eyes. Can use a spell to give himself tiger claws. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Hold up, bro. Fire manipulation, can use a spell to set his feet on fire. Flight with wings. Sleep manipulation. Knows a spell to put himself or others to sleep. Bro, this nigga got too much, bro. Hold on. Attack reflection. Knows a spell that can reflect attacks. Energy manipulation. Can use a spell to create massive energy hands and carry heavy objects. What in the world is this, my nigga? Curse manipulation. The grass sword is cursed and cannot ever be separated from Finn. The grass sword was still inside of Finn even after his arm was cut off. Pause. All the way pause on that. Shape shifting and size manipulation. Pause. The grass sword can change its form, either becoming a bracelet around Finn's wrist or staying in its sword form. The grass sword could turn Finn's arm into a massive grass arm. Regeneration, low, mid, over time, grew back Finn's arm. Non-physical interaction literally killed Finn's fear of the ocean. Alright, so all base form abilities mortality. Type 7. Finn is dead. Shapeshifter, capable of transforming into any previous version of himself at will, including his previous lives. Stealth, sneaked onto Princess Bubblegum's bed while it was being heavily guarded by Gumball Guardians. Yeah, Guardians, yeah. Flight, as a butterfly and catalyst comment. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Small size type 2 as a butterfly. Okay, bet. It says right here. Abstract existence type 1 is a catalyst comment which will enter a mode in which they embody everything that is good and evil. Golly. Occasionality, whatever it is. Type 3. Catalyst comments can enter a mode in which they exist sentimentally in the end and in the beginning of everything. Golly, bruh. Higher dimensional existence. Type 1. Catalyst comments can enter a mode in which they exist on a new mode of existence. It says right here, non-corporeal, whatever it is. Catalyst comments can enter a mode in which they do not have corporeal forms. Reality warping. One of Finn's previous incarnations was implied to be the creator of reality, and the universe is a joke he's been playing out for centuries, right? So that's just a joke. It says right here, life support. Type 1. Catalyst comments can survive in outer space, right? Now listen. Dimensional travel with the harmonica. The harmonica allows Finn to travel between dead world, non-physical interaction with the kiss of life. Right? It says right here, the kiss of life allows the wielder to land his hits on intangible beings such as new death, paralyzed, inducive movement with Margaret's note, froze new death in place. It says right here, all base form resistance to ice manipulation and radiation manipulation can survive in outer space, which has a temperature of only 2.5 degrees above absolute zero and is filled with radiation. What in the world, my nigga? What in the world, my nigga? Death manipulation. Finn is already dead. How is this nigga already dead and he's walking around? What is this? Attack potency. Moon level. Comparable to the Ice King, can battle opponents who can harm him. At least large planet level with the grass sword. Effortlessly defeated or Orgalorg tore an arm off the Lich. At least large planet level. Fought and defeated Fern comparable to Charlie. At least universal level plus. Can battle the Undertakes. The Undertakes can destroy entire dead lands, reducing them to empty voids. Has the power of all his previous lives and can transform into them at will, including a catalyst comment, possibly higher, one of Finn's what is it? Previous incarnations was implied to be the creator of reality, and the universe is a joke he's been playing out for centuries. One of his previous incarnations was shown multiple times to be somehow linked to the cosmic mind. Now it says right here, speed, supersonic, block sound waves by jumping in front of them. Sub-realistic, comparable to Charlie, immeasurable, has the powers of all his previous lives and can transform into them at will, including the catalyst comment. Okay, it just keeps going over the same thing. Now, lifted strength, class K, flipped a giant monster and tossed it away. This nigga strong. Higher with the grass sword, can make Finn's arm bigger. Class M with magic, lifted an entire village. At least Class Z, comparable to Jake the dog, immeasurable, has the powers of all of his previous lives and can transform into them at will, including the catalyst comment. Okay, whatever. Apparently, this nigga, if y'all want to know how strong this nigga is stronger than Goku in lifting strength. That's all y'all need to know. Anybody in Dragon Ball, nobody in Dragon Ball can lift more than this nigga Finn. If y'all want to know how strong he is, that's how strong he is. They can't lift as much as him. Right? Them niggas in Dragon Ball can't lift as much as him. Striking strength. Class XJ. At least Class XMJ. With the grass sword. At least Class XMJ. At least Universal Plus. Possibly higher. I don't even know what this is. Y'all gotta let me know in the comment section down below. Let me and Broman 2.0 know. Because we really don't know what all this Universal Plus and stuff. As a matter of fact, that don't even matter in the fight. We just going off of what we hear with the feats and stuff of what he did. That little X Universal Plus and all that, we ain't really hearing it. Like, yeah, he's universal, but it's like, but why you gotta put like all the pluses and stuff? It just exaggerating. Yeah, just say that like he universal level. Yeah. Now it says right here, moon level, right? Withstood an explosion fire created by a flame princess, which burns with enough intensity to burn the entire world from the inside. It says right here, at least large planetary level, fought and defeated Fern, at least universal level plus, can battle the Undertakes. The Undertakes can destroy. Okay, yeah, y'all. Reducing them to empty voids. Has the powers of all his previous lives and can transform into them at will, including catalysts. Possibly higher. One of Finn's previous incarnations was implied to be the creator of reality. Yeah, we already know. One of his previous incarnations was shown multiple times to be somehow linked to the cosmic mind. Yeah, alright, bro. It says right here, superhuman. The stamina superhuman. Wandered non-stop through many kingdoms over days in isolation without getting tired. Stood in a line for 666 hours straight without water, without sleeping, drinking, eating, or resting. I want to read this back to y'all, right? I want y'all to read this back to y'all. This nigga Finn stood in a line for 666 hours straight without sleeping, drinking, eating, or resting. That should tell you something right there. That nigga is not human, bro. Yeah, bro. Man, I would not fight that nigga. If you able to stand in a line for 666 hours, I'm not about to fight you, bro. It's over at that point. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pray to God and hope and call for him to help. Cause you can't do nothing at that point. If a nigga can stand in line straight straight 66 666 hours without sleeping, drinking, eating, or resting. That should tell you something. That's all I gotta say. Don't fight that nigga because you gonna die. That's facts. If he take your girl, you better let him have that girl and then move on. Cause he gonna kill you. Find you another girl. And I'm glad it ain't nobody that could do that in real life, bro. Cause man, if it was niggas that could do this stuff in real life, man, it'll be a lot of niggas I wouldn't be fighting. Facts. This nigga would kill what is it, Mike Tyson in one punch. If he and all the stuff he be doing. That nigga Mike Tyson be folded like an omelet. Facts. At least superhuman. Superior to before. Immeasurable. Has the powers of all of his previous lives that could transform into them at will, including a catalyst comment we already know. Alright, so it says right here, look, listen. Range. Melee. Extended melee with swords. Hundreds of meters with crossbow. And magic. Hundreds of meters with grass sword. Melee extended. Yeah. Melee. Extended melee with swords. Hundreds of meters with crossbow and magic. At least universal plus, possibly higher. We don't care about the universal plus, bro. Just say that the nigga can do all he can instead of just putting like the universal stuff on the joint. It's like we don't know what that is, bro. Yeah. We all know that he's on universal level, bro. It's like, why you gotta put universal plus? It's unnecessary. Standard equipment. Scarlet, grass sword. They got this junk 2 times on here. Alright, it says scarlet, grass sword, small sword, crossbow, root sword, demon blood sword, fan sword, right? Night sword, the Enchiri Dion. Now it says right here, yes, Scarlet, yeah, it's about to go into like a whole bunch of stuff. It says right here, Scarlet. Now this is what the Scarlet was. Finn's weapon of choice throughout most of seasons 1 and 2. It is a simple and regular golden sword. After season 2, Scarlet, it became a 4th dimensional object with the ability to interact with and destroy other 4th dimensional objects. However, Finn lost the sword shortly after. Golly, man. R.I.P. the first sword in the show, bro. Yeah. That sword is iconic though. Yeah. Cause I think he got that jump from Billy, I think. That sword. I could be wrong. No, he had that sword before. Oh yeah. Let me get my net. Alright, now look. It says right here, root sword. Finn fires his sword on caboose of the train and uses it to attack the conductor. The sword gets its name, right, from its root-like handle. That seems to be comprised of 2 main roots, spiraled around one end. Around one another. Now it says right here, yeah, that's pretty much that sword. Now let's go talk about the demon blood sword. Yeah, demon blood sword. It says right here, it is Finn and Jake's family sword and was the prize at the end of Joshua's dungeon, which Finn and Jake were sent to explore. It is made out of demon blood, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And yeah, yeah, golly, man. Grass sword, one of Finn's most powerful swords so far. Finn got it from the grassy wizard who cursed the sword so it will bond itself to its owner for eternity. Yeah. Finn's sword. After visiting a much more elaborate version of Prismo's time room, created as a plan B, Finn makes a choice to save Prismos by creating a paradox that vaporizes his dream world duplicate. However, instead of turning to dust, Finn's duplicate turns into a sword dubbed to Finn's sword by Prismos. So yeah. Yeah, we getting a lot done though. Like hold on, wait a minute. Golly, we don't got that long. Small sword. The small sword is a rapper light blade Finn begins use as of the Islands miniseries. There seems to be nothing supernatural about it. So basically it's just a regular sword. Now y'all, we going pretty much gonna come to a close on part one because apparently our time is running out like on the little timer thing on like the video. Cause Share Factory got it well like you can only make like videos for like 59 minutes and 59 seconds. You can't go past like you can't go like to like a hour for some odd reason. I don't know why they got it like that. Yeah. So yeah, so see y'all on the next part of the video, man. See y'all on the next part of the video. Yeah. But yeah, holla. Alright. Yeah, click the link in the description down below to like watch part two. You gotta watch part two, but yo.